What's going on, my fellow champions? Welcome back to another video here on WWE Undefeated. My name's Jonathan Snow, and today we're going to go ahead and do a character breakdown and how to utilize a certain wrestler so that way you guys have the most benefit so when you take them on ladder and have the most success rate. With that being said, today we're going to go ahead and talk about the one, the only, the People's Champion, The Rock, the most electrifying man in all sports entertainment. So, let's go ahead and talk about The Rock. What is he about? What does he do? And how good is he on ladder? So, with that being said, The Rock is the very first character that you actually get after you play the tutorial. Outside of AJ Styles, which is a pre-registration for free, we'll talk about him in another video. But The Rock is the main character that you get first. So right now, he is a rare character, so he's actually relatively easy to get. More shards so that way you can upgrade him. But we're going to go ahead and talk about his movesets and his leader skill, or at least his passive skill, however you want to call it. He is a brawler. Currently, right now, brawler is these stats right here, because we have brawler, technician, and I believe it's powerhouse. Right now, these don't do anything currently, but eventually they will do something. But that's for another video. Right now, we're going to talk about the People's Champion. So this is his leader skill. When his hype is 100%, his damage, defense, and energy regen rate is increased by 10%. So basically, this skill wants you to do is not use your hype meter. The longer you keep your hype meter, the more damage, the less damage you're going to take, and the faster your energy regen rate is going to happen, increased by 10%. So this is really good. So basically, they want you to just have the hype with The Rock, the electrifying man of all sports entertainments, and utilize him and use his other movesets. So with that being said, let's go ahead and check out what is his signature moves and his finisher. So his main hype move is the rock bottom, a powerful grapple to slam an opponent to the ground. It is short range, speed is medium, so that's not too bad. Then we have his People's Elbow, actually one of his best attacks because it does a lot of damage just because it's a grapple. It says elbow attack that only targets ground opponents. It's a rare again, so it's relatively easy to obtain. So you only could do this move when your opponent is on the ground. If they're standing up, it's not going to work, and you're going to waste 6 energy. With 6 energy wasting, it's not really good. Then we have the People's Punches. It's a common, so this is really easy to obtain. Punches that leads to more punches if connected. So basically it hits you like 4 times. It doesn't do too great of a damage, but it does leave your opponent vulnerable enough where you can actually use the People's Elbow efficiently. So what movesets really work with The Rock's signature moves? That's basically how you want to build your deck when you're actually going to use the characters. So I have a couple of moves here that we could take a look at that actually does connect very well, and we're gonna go ahead and play this as well on practice, so that way we could show you guys some examples. So flying clothesline is a really good one too. It's, to me personally, it's okay as a move. I probably wouldn't put this in my deck, but this is just a move that does work with the People's Elbow because you actually run and hit your opponent down and knocks them on the ground a good enough time where you actually can use and trigger the People's Elbow. Super kick, really good strike move. It puts them on the ground. That's what you want. Spine buster, it's a defensive move, so it does good damage, and then it also puts them on their back. And if you have, I know this is 5 and The Rock is 6, so if you actually have 10 energy and you actually play this, they actually stay on the ground a lot long enough where you actually can use the People's Elbow, because if your regen rate is gonna keep on going enough where you have enough time to trigger this. Roundhouse body combo is a really good move. Again, puts your opponent on the ground, so really good with this, with The Rock. Vertical suplex works well. The timing is very, very tight because as soon as you hit them on the grounds, first of all, you need 10 MP for this. When you grapple your opponent, you can actually, the timing window is very small. As soon as this triggers, you're going to have to dash forward once and then hit your People's Elbow quickly because, again, the timing is very tight. Drop kick, very, very good card. Very good move. It has 2 functions. It can knock your opponent away, and you actually can use this move and you have to like again, this is a very tight window because you have to dash, I believe, like twice or 3 times in order to reach your opponent. But you should get enough time to actually utilize the combo, the people's elbow. And if you hit your opponent to the ground, it actually brings them back to you, and then you have way more than enough time as well. Body slam, again, another good card. Grapple them and into the people's elbow. And then let's see here what works with the people's punches. So we have punch combo. This actually staggers your opponent very little. It actually gives you enough time to actually do the people's elbow. So that works. I believe Curse Stomp actually works too. We're going to actually test this. And then chops. The chops don't work, sadly, because it pushes your opponent back. And as soon as you dash forward and you try to actually hit the people's punch, it actually won't connect, and your opponent actually has the opportunity to block you or move back. So you actually won't be able to hit them. So that's definitely not a move that you want. Elbow strike is really good too. It bounces your opponent, so you actually can perform any of these 2 attacks if you like. So we're actually going to showcase that as well. Let's go ahead here and let's go ahead and just go to practice, so that way we can actually showcase the rock here and show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. So is the computer off? Okay, the computer's off. Awesome. So the first thing first, again, we're going to use this is the gut kick. See, it puts them on the floor right in front of you, so you actually can use both moves. Then you can have the running clothesline. Again, that works as well. Let's see here, people's punches. So let's actually do this move here, where we're gonna do the body slam, or at least the German suplex into the people's elbow. So this is what I'm talking about, the timing here. You want to dash forward once quickly and then hit the people's elbow. Again, the window's very tight. If you hesitate to move forward, you're not going to connect. So that actually works very, very lovely. Let's see here. I want to actually try to get the people's punches. Here we go. I want to see if the curve stomp actually works well with the people's elbow. I mean, the people's punches. So let's hit this. And it actually does work. So that's actually, again, another good setup to use when you're actually trying to use the people's punches. So that's really nice. The elbow strike here, I believe, works as well. Yeah, because it puts them in a ground state, and then you actually can use the people's elbow. I want to showcase the spine buster. So we need the AI to actually be nice and utilize their strikes at the correct time. Don't get too close. All right. Of course, you want to grab. I need you to strike. Okay. The computer just wants to sit there. Okay. Come on. Hit me. Oh my goodness. All right, go to the other side. Sometimes when you make these videos, it's very hard if the AI does not cooperate. Come on. You just want to grab. Okay. All right, Otis. Okay. I see you. We're trying to make a video here. All right. Come on, Otis. Hit me. Now he wants to hit me. Okay. The finisher does work really well as well. Let's go ahead. I actually want to show the spacing on the finisher. Spacing wise, I believe you can be about, let's see, this is up close. This is 1 step. This is 2 steps. 2 steps is a bit too far. I believe 1 step forward or 1 step back, you're actually able to connect. So let's go ahead and put that to the test here. Yeah, so you always want to be at least 1 space, either close to your opponent or 1 space back / 1 space forward. Otherwise, if you're 2 spaces, it's not going to work. All right, so let's go ahead. Again, we have the drop kick here. Drop kick is really nice because it actually gives you more than enough time to actually use the people's elbow here. Let's go ahead and put them back on. I want to see if we can hit them with the spine buster. All right, Otis, I see you. There we go. Spine buster. And then we have enough time to actually utilize the people's elbow here. So that's really nice to work. What I do want to see next is the multi-punch. I don't know if I put it on here. Let's double check here. Let's exit out. Yeah, okay, so I want to see if this works. And I want to see if this kick combo works. The chops, I'm going to show you guys exactly why it does not work. Let's go to practice again. Okay. So actually, let's go ahead and look for the move here. And this is the one part that we have to wait. I wish we had infinite energy on practice mode, so that way we can actually do showcases a lot more better. But then again, it's not going to kind of be worth it. All right. So let's see if the kick combo, we actually want him to come closer to us. So Kofi, come a little bit closer. Okay, awesome. Shut off the AI, resume. Now I want to see if this kick combo actually works. So that does not work. Because he actually goes to the ground, and I'm pretty sure with the people's elbow that's not going to work either, because they get up relatively fast, and the window is probably going to be too tight to actually be efficient enough to actually work. So we're going to go ahead and, again, I want to see the 3 punches, the 2-hit combo. Well, it's 2, it costs 2, it hits you 3 times. I want to see if that actually works with the people's punches. Okay, so we just again, see here, if you use the people's elbow, you're just gonna mess up there. You always want to make sure that they're on the ground. Alright, so I guess we're gonna have to waste that. And showcasing a character and the moves never want to come out, it's kind of iffy. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab you here. Alright, come on, Rock. Alright, so there goes one. I'm looking for the other one here. Not that one. Alright, we're looking for the 2 punches. I put it in, I know I did. Can't find it still. Oh my word. See, and then again, this is why I actually like about this game is where you actually, there we go. So the 2 punches is exactly what I'm looking for. All right, so I want to see if this actually connects with the people's punches. So let's check this out. 1, 2, 3. It actually does. It actually gives your opponent enough stagger in order to actually utilize the people's punches. So that's actually what I kind of want to test out. Again, if you're 2 spaces away, if you actually try to do the people's, see, the rock bottom, you're not going to be able to do that. So that is pretty much the guide I have on what works well with the rock. Again, it all depends on you as the player. What do you want to use exactly in order to utilize the rock correctly and efficiently? Because you always want to make sure your moves actually work well with your regular moves, work well with your signature moves. So you always want to check that out. Always want to go to practice and always see what connects and what doesn't before you actually take the character to the ladder. So with that being said, those are my thoughts and some gameplay and some tips that I have for you guys, that if you want to use the rock on the ladder, the rock is a very, very good character. I believe the whole roster is actually really good, honestly. I have no complaints. So again, the rock, I think he's a fantastic character. Definitely give him a try, and let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. If this video was helpful and give you some little bit more insight exactly on how to utilize your character efficiently. So with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video on WWE Undefeated. Until then, peace out.